Tonight, our ABC15 investigators are learning a Mesa man who's an accused serial rapist is or was a suspect in even more criminal cases.
James Estep is now being held without bond. He's accused of raping a teenager last month. Mesa police arrested him twice this year, but both times he was released. New details tonight from ABC15 investigator Jennifer Kovaleski.
All of this raising troubling questions about the investigation and why James Estep wasn't stopped sooner. These two new cases were in Phoenix, and police say both list Estep as a suspect.
Offered to give her a ride. She described him using his hand to impede her breathing at her neck. He continued to assault her.
This is the story of an accused serial rapist with a pattern and who avoided prosecution until now.
The defendant will be held non-bondable.
James Estep is facing 30 felony counts, accused of raping or kidnapping at least 6 alleged victims from 2018 to last month. But Estep has 3 different mugshots from arrests just this year. Mesa police took him into custody in May, again in July. Both times, prosecutors declined to move forward with charges, allowing for his release.
James Estep, we know you are alive.
A month later, Tempe police arrested him for the 3rd time after an hours-long standoff. Police say his latest victim is a 15-year-old girl. Estep's accused of violently raping her after offering the teen a ride at a light rail station. And we're now learning about 2 new alleged cases in Phoenix, making a total of 8 alleged victims in 6 years since Estep's most recent indictment.
Unfortunately, this is a fairly common occurrence. Most rapes aren't prosecuted.
Jenna Panis runs Arizona's Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence.
The case against James Estep is once again a person who figured out how to victimize and assault vulnerable people.
Phoenix police say they have a case in 2017 and another in 2020 where Estep is listed as a suspect. They describe the cases as having a sexual motivation. Phoenix PD says officers didn't submit the cases for charges because the alleged victims stopped cooperating.
There is no real knowing how many victims of Estep are out there that haven't come forward because of the system that doesn't work.
Prior to the current charges he's facing, County Attorney Rachel Mitchell says prosecutors didn't have enough evidence. We filed a public records request for the police report in those 2 new cases, but nearly a month later, Phoenix Police has still not provided us with those records. We will continue to ask questions and follow this case. I'm investigator Jennifer Kovaleski, ABC15 Arizona.